It is crazy to me that it's been 15 years since New Super Mario Bros. On the DS came out. Okay, so it's still kind of crazy. But I played this game in preschool. It was awesome. A lot of people really don't remember this game. In fact, that people hate this game just because the other games are so bare bones. Like New Super Mario Bros. Wii 2 and U. You know, 3 in the game. However, this game was something unique. Something new, if you will. And I really think that now's a better time than ever, since it is its 15th anniversary, to find out why this game is still new, why it's still good, and why you should even still play today. So let's check it out. New Super Mario Bros. Don't look at that. We all know Mario, but he didn't just come out of nowhere, no. Like everything else, Mario started out as the Thought. Then enough subtle changes, then BAM! He's a pixelated green-haired man. So Mario, yes, did video games as we know it. Very important guy. Although at the time, the last 2D Mario game released in 1992 was strong. However, Nintendo did release some of the 2D adventures on the Game Boy Advance in an order that's almost as confusing as life. But on February 21st, 2006, and yes, I did check this time, Nintendo revealed a brand new 2D Mario experience on the DS. Everyone was ecstatic. Remember that I said that word. So as you can see, a brand new 2D Mario would be a system seller. Just look at how successful the original 4 were. Now that we understand the backstory, let's give it a try. That is pure nostalgia right there. In the Virtual Console Edition, there's many different screen options you can do, but I just go with top screen on the TV, bottom screen on the gamepad. That just works the best for me. We got 3 files to select from. Always a plus considering Nintendo just forgot these things even exist. Oh gee, I can't wait any longer. Let's go into adventure! It's not a surprise by now that Bowser is usually the one that kidnapped Peach. But look! Yeah, I know you saw that. Bowser Jr. is the one that kidnapped Peach this time. Also, the castle gets struck by lightning for some reason. I still don't know why. Also, Mario checks on it just by looking at it. As you can see so far, this is definitely different compared to the first 3 games for the NES. I mean, none of them even had an opening. Now, this wasn't the first game that ever won an app, but having one at this point seems to be the norm. So, we just go into the first level and... this game looks so good. I know it's nothing mind-blowing by today's standard, and Mario looks freaking disgusting up close. But all the sprites are cute and stuff. Before we begin, I'd like to take a quick look at the power-ups. There's 3 new ones, so let's check them out. Starting with the Mega Mushroom. This makes Mario, well, you know, super duper size temporarily while he smash you to level, obliterating all your enemies, sparing no one! Oh, next up is the Mini Mushroom, and I sorta kinda like this power-up, but at the same time, I give it a mean tongue gesture whenever I see it. I mean, it's kinda cool. Mario is small and has floatier jumps, but at the same time, you die in one hit and you have to grab it and kill enemies. Not to mention, Mario looks disgusting. There's literally even no point in using this power-up besides finding secret and something else I get to later. Lastly, we have the Blue Shell. Honestly, my favorite power-up in the game. I get why some people don't like this, but it's super fun to zip around the level and even lets you swim faster. Oddly enough, I kinda want this power-up to come back. Something I find really cute is that in the music, occasionally you hear a ba and then enemies will dance to it. Alright, let's continue with the game. Just like the first Mario, you start off with a grass stage, then continue underground. After all that, we make it to the first tower and fight Bowser Jr. and... I mean, sure. After that, we can make to the first castle, and I just want to say the music in this castle is awesome. Nintendo has yet to bring this back, and they keep reusing the castle music from the Wii game. I personally think this is just so much better. I'll let you listen to it for a little bit. Now that we've beat the level, we can face Bowser. This play is pretty much how it was in the original game. Just jump over Bowser, hit the switch, go on your merry way. What the flip was that? Bowser just fell in lava and had his skin burnt off. That is disturbing. Anyways, that brings us to World 2. And when I first played this game, I didn't even know there was World 2. I thought World 1 was the last world, and I was so excited to finally beat the game, but no! We have 7 more to do. We also have plenty of new themes to look at, such as beach, jungle, snow, mountain, sky, and lava. Yeah, some of the levels are kind of forgettable, but at least the credits show you which ones are which. But honestly, that's fine. I really don't care. This is the best castle in the game. It starts out with these spike balls going everywhere. You have to find secret patterns to avoid them. Then the second half is outside. That's never been done before. This is the only castle in the game where you're actually outside, so that's pretty cool. Another thing I really want to mention is the bosses in this game. They are actually pretty good bosses. Like, well-designed, awesome. Like, they're good. They're really good. Like, look, I'll show you. Look at this. In World 2, you fight a sand pokey mummy thing. And this boss is actually pretty stressful, honestly. In order to unlock World 4, you gotta use the mini mushroom. This is what I was talking about earlier. You have to beat him with the mini mushroom, meaning you gotta ground pound him on the head. You die in one hit, so you gotta be so careful. I just cannot do this. This took me so many tries to record this. But if you manage to beat him, you get World 3, and if you have the guts to beat him with a mini mushroom, you get World 4. The boss in World 3 is a giant fish. So that's going for it. You know what? I like this. The boss of World 4 is so clever. Do you think it's an ordinary Goomba? No, he's jumbo-sized. In order to reach him, you gotta use the green platforms on the left or the right to get up there. Whoa, it's like an elevator, you see? Then you just gotta ground pound him a few times. Pretty simple, but still really cool. The second boss where you need a mini mushroom to access the secret world is World 5, Petey Piranha. I love Petey Piranha. He's one of my favorite Mario characters. Really simple. Just ground pound his stomach when he falls over. Honestly, easier than Mummy Pokey, actually. Even if the mini mushroom, I still find it a lot easier. Okay, no contest. Best boss in the game. Monty Tank. So good. Really original idea, actually. Just put a Monty Mole in a tank? That sounds like... boom. But no, it's actually so cool. He shoots bullet bills at you, throws bomb bombs at you. He shakes you off when you jump on, so you gotta be quick. And I think it's one of the hardest bosses in the game, mechanically. Still really fun, though. One of the most important boss fights in the game, in my opinion, is Thunder Lackey. He is the one that struck Peach's castle with lightning for some reason. I still haven't figured it out. This boss doesn't raise any answers, just more questions, honestly. A World 8 castle has a really cool gimmick of rotating platforms. Triangles, rectangles, you name it. All the shapes. Fortunately, I'm shape blind, so I cannot identify shapes. However, the boss of this castle, I thought was pretty cool. Yeah, Bowser's pretty much back from the dead. He always comes back. He throws his own bones this time. Breathes fire that moves a little bit faster, and he jumps now. Shouldn't be too much of a problem because it's Bowser. He never wins. So, yeah. After completing one of the best final castles ever in a Mario game, we are ready to face the final boss. Let's go. Oh my blanket. This fight is awesome. I know this isn't pretty calm, but when you play, it's kind of cool, actually. Bowser gets enraged when you beat Bowser Jr. due to his son falling off the edge. Oh, he is pure fury. See what I did there? This music is pretty cool, by the way. Then this is also the first time Bowser's come back ginormous. But you just hit the switch again and he falls. And just like that, you have saved the princess, beat Bowser, as well as the game. But what does all this mean? Apparently you can play as Luigi, but that's kind of... New Super Mario Bros. DS is one of the best games of all time, and definitely the best DS game ever. I had really fun returning to this game for this video, even though this video was one of the most stressful videos I've ever done. Seriously, guys, this week was terrible. There are very much mini-games. There are a lot of mini-games in this game that you can play. However, I will be covering them in another video because I have run out of time and I want to go to bed because it is late. It is pitch black outside, as you can see. Here, see, it's pitch black. It's pitch black outside. And I just want to go to bed. So, please hit like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. But please do it for my sanity. I promise videos will be back to a normal schedule from now on. That this video's finished. Yeah, this is just my main priority. This video's done. I'll be able to do videos weekly again. So, that's great. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!